Yo, what's going on with Kodak Black? I've been monitoring this situation for quite a while now, and he's getting worse. So first of all, this is no disrespect to the Southerners, but this is not too far from how I hear a rapper from the South sound like. They kind of have the whole slurred speech thing going, but Kodak's is with a hint of meth. So we got a man doing a Percocet live on stream. Where does Cenat stream at? Twitch? Why does Twitch even allow this? Number one, this should probably be a suspension, light suspension. I won't say ban him, but yo, like you already know, it's mostly kids watching Cenat spin a roulette wheel and scream on stream. This is mostly kids watching him. Drug fiend Kodak Black popping pills on the stream that mostly kids are watching. Like, come on.
That was a glitch for the Twitch.
Sometimes you can't always say it, but at times when it feel good, that's...
Look at him, bro. How old is Kodak Black? He's not even, I wouldn't even say he's anywhere near 30. I would guess Kodak Black is what, 26? 27. This man, he looked like he done been through some stuff already. Like he got years of experience on him. The drugs will do that. And anybody that want to be in the comments like, yo, how do you know he's doing drugs? You can't just say, put that on somebody. Well, number one, he just popped a pill live on stream. How do you know that was a perk? It could have been a Tylenol. All right, yeah, I guess so.
That was a glitch for the Twitch.
Sometimes you can't always say it, but at times when it feel good, that's when you say it sometimes. Yeah. Hop on that track.
So I live in California, and we have a pretty huge homeless population. And homeless people, they be having mental issues sometimes. Not all of them homeless. You could be homeless and have a family, live in your car. But I'm talking about the ones that be out in the street, drugged out. This is their mannerisms. Kodak Black has their mannerisms.
Hop on that track.
Like, this is their mannerism.
She said she want to suck for me. I said, no, I don't want it. I don't want sex. I don't want sex.
And mind you, that Kodak Black, he was one of the people, you know, I done a video recently where I said, yo, where are the new rappers, like the newer guys like Uzi Vert, like there hasn't been this many, you know, wave of good new rappers. Kodak Black was one of those guys who was supposed to be next up. Now, obviously, he's not in his right mind. We're listening to him, right? Just listen to how he speaks. Let's look at his mannerisms.
She said she want to suck for me. I said, no, I don't want it. I don't want sex. I don't want sex.
Imagine listening to this man's music. Imagine what his music sounds like. Kodak fans, defend this.
I don't want it. I'm just waiting for the I'm just waiting for the buzz, sweetheart. I'm just waiting for the buzz. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want sex. I don't want it. I'm just waiting for the buzz.
Defend this.
I'm just waiting for the buzz. I'm just waiting for the buzz.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? At DMX, like in his final years.
We got a good relationship.
I don't.
Cool.
I think well, everything you said about Wayne is exactly what I.
Like when I would see DMX do these interviews super early, this is like 09, 010. But DMX still lived like 10 plus years after that. But I remember when I watched that interview, and then, you know, I'm watching how Charlemagne and Envy and Angela Yee talk to him. I'm seeing the responses online. They're just sending love. Oh yeah, we love DMX. I'm like, why is no one pointing out that DMX is like mentally fried in this interview? I just didn't get it. And I was young at that time. I was probably like 16, 17 when that interview came out. But I was just confused. Like, Why are people pretending like this is the DMX from 1999? Am I the only one noticing that this man is obviously on some hard drugs and came to an interview on hard drugs and is tweaking out? Now that I'm older, I guess that wouldn't be kind to just say that. But then it's like, how do you fix it if you don't point it out? I'm not doing this to make fun of Kodak. I'm saying the mannerisms is almost similar to like DMX during his final years, where he's like on Drink Champs, like he's kind of, going off on tangents. Like you can see he's like, people were treating DMX like he was already dead when he was alive. Like, oh yeah, X, and then like they're almost like reminiscing while they're talking right to him. When it's like, this man is still here, he can still be rehabilitated. But they're just treating it like it's a lost cause, I guess. And I feel people do the same with Kodak. Kodak has a lot of those same mannerisms DMX had. Could be the same drug, I don't know.
I don't give that shit time. I don't give that shit time. Why didn't you go to the doctor? Let me see that. I don't need HIV because no, that's not how. I don't want to die. I don't want to believe.
And Kai, at a certain point, bro, we know you want content. Your chat, 11, 12, 13-year-olds, they think it's funny. But I don't know if, and maybe Kai Cenat is not even friends with Kodak Black. Maybe this is just strictly a business transaction. But if this were your friend, at a certain point, you got to just cut the camera off, right? But again, if Kai doesn't know him and Kai is contracted to have him on, and they have to do X amount of hours for, the contract, I mean, I can understand why he just let this go. What's he doing?
Huh? No.
So this is what happens in hip hop, when the drug dealer rappers, at first it was drug dealers. And at first it wasn't none of that BS. Then the drug dealers. Now we in the era of drug users rap. Exhibit A.
Hey, what's your? What's your? I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh shit. I thought your name was. Oh shit. Well, you see how that like life works, like.
Excuse me.
No, you good.
Excuse me.
No, you good. Oh, God, that.
And you gotta think, who is on Kodak's team? What is his team like? I mean, his manager, any elders around him? Who allows him to just be strung out like this? Because I would argue that this is not even entertaining. You could say, oh, they're just letting him do that so they can make money off of him. How many people are gonna book Kodak Black like this? He's not going on Good Morning America. He's not going to no award shows. He's not going to anything in this condition. Like, so it's not even like, yo, they're just doing it to make money off of him. It's just people laughing at him. That's all that's happening.
Leo, Guns N' Roses. Oh, flowers. Oh shit.
Did she push me right here? She pushed me. She go boom. She punched me. She said, no, you don't go anywhere. I love that dick. I want it.
It's just disturbing.
I want to eat it. I want to bite it.
That's really how his music be sounding too. Just crazy offbeat. There's a song by A Boogie called Drowning. A Boogie is a nice structured song. Like the hook is very vocally layered. It feels deep. It feels like it has depth. The song is called Drowning. Then the last verse, here comes Kodak Black. Just completely ruins the song. You got to go listen to the song in full. Like just hear it from the start to finish. Then when it gets to Kodak's verse, he just comes in super nasally, horrible lyrics, barely rhyming, can barely talk. And this is before like all the tweaking stuff happened. This is back when he was coherent.
She said she wants to suck for me. She said she wants to suck for me. I said, no, I don't want it. I'm just waiting for the bus.
I don't want it. I don't need it. But she want it.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, man. Yeah, baby.
You want some water?
Huh?
Some water?
Do I? Yeah, I want.
The fact that even a dude like this is even famous. Fuck rich. The fact that people find him interesting enough to where he's famous, that's a bad omen for where hip hop is today.
See if they arrest me the whole time.
Huh? Even while you sleeping, it's still on.
Yeah.
It's just on, period.
Yeah.
It never cut off.
Nah.
The whole 30 days, that bitch is on. And then where you
Think about the audience who listens to Kodak Black. They watch his interviews. They see this. To them, we gonna read the comments too. We gonna see what people say. I bet it's a lot of people doing a cop out. Oh, let him live his life. He been through a lot, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
you gotta sleep by it or you sleep in bed.
Save this man while he's still here.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
My bad.
And then they got like
all
all this-
everywhere. Even factual. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
so they,
okay,
and
yeah.
after the check alarm
Yeah.
thing, so they got like horns that go off at night. They got like fire that fight on the bed.
Here, wake your ass up.
Yeah, they got the vibrator, the whole bed vibrate,
Uh-huh.
and they got like the truck horn. Like, ah!
Sure.
And wake up, I can't go to sleep at all.
Who lets Kodak? They know how he's leaving the house, man. They know how he gets. Who allows him to take whatever he took and then go on live stream in front of thousands of people and do this? There's someone on his team who's okaying this. And yeah, in that instance, you could say, well, yeah, they got paid though. Yeah, they probably got paid. Do you think this man is managing his finances and auditing his team and his accountants? No, they're looking at him like, bro, just give him his drugs and take the rest. He's not going to even, as long as he got his drugs, he ain't tripping. It's facts.
Facts.
That's how they looking at it. This nigga zoning out.
Excuse me, man. Yeah, man, because I'm tired, man. I'm going to bed, man. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep, man. So, I'll see you later. I'll see you later, man. I'll see you later.
He go sleep, chat.
Yeah, bro, I'll see you later, man.
So cringe.
W Kodak, chat.
For having me. Thank you for having me here.
W.
And he leaves mid job, so he probably paid or got paid to come here. I would assume Kodak's team paid Kai to come here, because why the fuck would Kai do this otherwise? But anyways, but he leaves. He's like, I'm going to sleep midway through. Right?
Kodak, man.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna know, but I'm sleeping at this house the other day. You feel me? I just gonna go in and out of the room. You
Huh?
get it?
You know what?
So while you doing this, right? I'm finna go I'm finna go to the movie room.
Are you in the movies?
Yeah. You can keep doing this. I'm finna go to the movie room and chill. You know what I mean? And if I mean, and maybe go sleep.
Make sure you don't got no drugs on you.
Maybe I'm gonna sleep. Maybe I'm watching movies. Maybe I do both. While I watch a movie, I fall asleep.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm not going to even say that, because that's taking it a little too far. But let's see the comments. Guarantee it's going to be people copping pleas. Oh, y'all need to stop making fun of him. Y'all need to. No, if you're a fan of him, you need to be really cracking down on him. Like, yo, you need to get your shit together, bro. Like, obviously, he no one's doing that, because every time I see him, he gets worse. Thing is, when Kodak arrived on stream, he was not tweaking like this. You can tell he might have been high, but he was actually engaging and answering questions. And sometime during the stream, I believe he popped a pill, and that's when it started to get weird. Kai is handling it so well, but hey, Kodak needs urgent help ASAP. Yeah, Kodak needs help, man. Yeah, Kodak needs to stay off them drugs. Facts. Okay.
Facts.
We got some accountability here. Love Kodak, but he's not the best PR for Haitians during this time. It's crazy, yeah, because, you know, the whole Haitians and the dogs and cats thing that they say is happening. Then that sucks. His homies need to save him before it's too late. It's not. It's not up to the homies. Like, again, also, yeah, it's up to your team to be, get you in check. But you can't save somebody that don't want to be saved. Facts. You can try all you want. You can intervene. You can give them the cash. You can pay for the rehab. You could do it as much as you want to do. If they don't want to do it at that time, it's not going to happen. There's just going to be a constant failure and them saying, oh, I'm going to get better. And then they fail, I'm going to get better. And this is going to be like BS. Yeah, you can't save someone who don't want to save themselves. Come on.
Facts.
There's no saving someone like, yeah, you either accept them or leave them behind. I also think there's a third option. I think Kodak can come to his own realization that he needs to get better. Like, yo, usually that's after like a traumatic event though. Then you realize that you've been messing up. Then you go back and you fix yourself. I do think that's still an option, but it's very unlikely. Sad thing is, this is Kodak's time to take over. Dirk is going. Thugger was going through stuff. Can't make the same music. It's only a couple real niggas left, but his team's so fucked they letting his window close. So this is a horrible comment right here. This is Kodak's time to take over. It's not. It's not. Dirk's going, Thugger going through stuff, can't make the same music. That's facts. It's only a couple real niggas left. So what is a real nigga in a situation? It's like the Kendrick Lamar bar. You like to confuse a street nigga for real nigga. Y'all confuse the two. What's real nigga about this?
And after the check and loud thing, so they got like horns that go off.
What's real? What's real about this?
Excuse me, man.
And then lastly, his team is so fucked up. Even if his team is messed up and they're letting him be like this, it's Kodak's fault. This is Kodak's fault. Personal accountability. Now, if his team's getting over on him and taking all the money and doing all the things that you hear what happens to a lot of musicians, especially the ones who are so going out their mind, they can't watch their finances, they can't watch their estate like that, then yeah, it's the team's fault. But it's Kodak's fault for allowing himself to get to that point. Kodak's raw honesty captivates. For me, this is Kodak's moments to shine, but his team's not putting him in the right position to take over. His team just got him on Kai Cenat's podcast with like no music out. Does Kodak Black have music out? He's on Kai Cenat's podcast with no motion, no music out, just based off the name, and everyone knows he's like in his drug fiend era. So you can't really even get a good conversation out of him. Yet he's still on Kai Cenat's podcast. Sounds like his team worked wonders for him right here. Trust me, Kai foresaw all of this. Who doesn't know Kodak is not okay? He knew there's going to be something for us to talk about and laugh about, regardless how detrimental it could have been. Yeah, I do believe that too. I do think Kai Cenat knows what's going on with Kodak Black. And last one we'll read. L drugs, dude on opiates, inching himself like that. I don't know the effects of opiates, but I'm gonna trust y'all on this one. So sad, man. Kai should be banned for this. I don't think he should be banned. I think like the whole popping the perk on the stream, yeah, that shouldn't happen. There should be some reprimanding going on there. Horrible example to younger kids watching. In fact, this is what I said. It's mostly kids who watch this stuff. You just got a drugged out rapper doing drugs, can barely talk on stream, like, and you know who your main audience is. But I'm not blaming Kai for this. I'm blaming Kodak. It's his fault he's in this situation. He was one of the biggest new rappers coming out. It's like I was saying with the Lil Durk thing. He got out the hood. He made enough money to where he doesn't have to live like this anymore. Now he's not a super young man anymore. He about to be 30 in a couple years. So all this, oh, well, I'm doing this because how I grew up and how I grew up in my childhood. Your childhood is far away. It's going to be far, far away in a couple years. You only got yourself to blame. And I take a hard stance on this because I look at what's happened to other rappers. I look at what's happened to DMX, and this is actually a really good rapper. DMX was like, for his time, was the best rapper out. He's better than Jay-Z. Jay-Z, like 98 to 2001, DMX was the biggest thing out up until 50 Cent came out. And I guess I'm too young to really understand the inner workings of DMX, but in his final years, I saw how he was treated. And like I said, people were treating DMX like he was already gone before he was gone. Like everyone was like just very soft with him, like very forgiving, not wanting to blame him for anything, not wanting to be like, yo, you need to, or at least that we saw. I'm sure his homies, especially the people, New Yorkers that he grew up with, behind the scenes, they told him like, yo, man, you need to get your stuff together. I'm sure people done had that conversation with him. But I'm talking about what we saw in the media. People were treating him just like super soft, like, and non-offensively. And then like even during the verses with Snoop, the way we were paying homage, you read the comments, you see how people reacting, the way people were paying homage to DMX, it was like, it was a tribute show. It's like he wasn't even there. Like people were just like handling him very softly because they knew he wouldn't be around for much longer. And maybe that's the right direction. Again, these are guys who are older, maybe they're wiser than me. I just take a more hardline stance like, yo, you need to get this shit together. You're not going to be here in this. You're not coming on this platform. We're not doing any of this with you until you get some help. But maybe they tried that. I'm sure they tried that. I can't be the only one that had that train of thought. But anyways, what do y'all think? Kodak Black tweaking again, man. You know, it's hard because one day we're just going to wake up and then Kodak is going to be a thing of the past, to say it lightly. And I feel like while he's here, it will just be much more beneficial for people like to really hold him accountable and really want to see him not even just do good in life, want to see him get healthy. But, you know, it just seems like everyone's just kind of along for the ride, and we'll RIP him when we RIP him. But for now, we'll just treat him nice because he's going to be RIP soon. That's just what it seems like to me. But anyways, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.